Good morning, everyone, and a happy Thursday to you. We have a lot of things going on, especially in the live music department, up valley, down valley. A lot of free concerts happening tonight that we're going to tell you about, and we're going to give you details on this glorious weather that we're seeing throughout the month of August, and tell you about fun things that are happening this weekend. Lots of music going on this weekend as well. So let's get right to it. Vail Valley Live starts now. It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning,
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
it's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Well, hello and a happy Thursday to you all. It is August 10th and we're almost rolling into the weekend. But if you're on vacation, it's going to feel like a weekend every single day. And what a great week to be here. We are seeing such nice daytime temperatures and just a lot of activities to round out the week. Now, we have wrapped up the Vail Dance Festival. Bravo just ended last week with Eagle County Fair and Rodeo come and go. But we have a lot of things happening. We still have some of those weekly musical series going on, especially on Thursday nights. We've got the Florida Amphitheater firing up with a ton of concerts all the way from now until October. The Villar Performing Arts Center, they have quite the lineup going on this weekend as well. So a lot of things to share with you on how you can spend your days. We, of course, have our lifts open for you, the hiking trails ready for you. Here at Beaver Creek, we're just starting to see people waking up, getting their coffee, walking the dogs, taking the stroller out, and we will have this all fired up by about 9:30 today. But it's amazing how quickly things start to pick up as the day goes on. But this week, right down in Eagle, we've got Show Downtown. Just a few more of these concerts left, so you can check that out tonight, 6:30 until 8:30, and then Vail Jazz. We have the Vail Jazz tent. So rain or shine, you're going to be listening to the music. They do these on Thursdays. They have general admission tickets. They have their VIP seating, but this is right near the Airbell at Vail Square. And then after we get done with that concert, we roll on down and we go over to the tavern for a little Howard's Hangout in the tavern for you. And that's a free event that happens from 8 until 10 p.m. So a couple different musical offerings for you there. Minturn, we're still seeing some live music at the Little Beach Park. And then just a few other things going on. Of course, this weekend, we've got Chicago. They're going to be playing at the Ford Amphitheater. This has been sold out since the day they sold tickets earlier this spring. So if you can find one, sometimes people will sell them on Eagle County Classifieds or Vail Moms. They've got an extra ticket. You can head over to that website and you might be able to get one. And then Boss Gags, he's coming to the Villar on Sunday, and that is sold out as well. So a couple of very popular performers that it didn't take long for to sell out tickets. Now the Bonfire Block Party VIP is sold out, but there still is individual tickets that you can buy. And we're seeing O'Teal and Friends, Lettuce, Pepper, the record company. It is a 3-day music festival in downtown Eagle. It starts on Friday afternoon, and we have a couple of local bands that are playing as well. Trees Don't Move. They won the Battle of the Bands earlier this summer in Avon. They'll be playing, and then Danger Mountain, a 5-piece string band. They'll be playing as well as some of these national acts that are coming to town. And then very special Shakedown Bar in Vail. They have Jay Lane from Dead and Company and Primus. He's going to be taking the stage with Scott Redner and the Shakedown Family Band Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you couldn't get tickets to some of these other shows, get this ticket. That's going to be a hot ticket for you, and that will be later in the evenings. You know, doors will open at 9 for this. Music start probably around 10 or so, and that'll take you into the wee hours. So tickets still available for that because that announcement was just made just last weekend. So the word is just getting out about this. So just some cool things that are happening in case you are just wondering, what are we going to do after the hiking and biking that we do all day? Maybe some golfing, maybe fly fishing. But we're going to have pretty good weather for anything. And let's get to the weather right now so you can help plan your day. Nice cool temperatures at this hour. It's always good to get out, and I like getting the hiking done bright and early. In the morning instead of later on in the day when it gets hot. I guess I get less motivated when it gets hot, but we're already in the 50s this morning. We're seeing 50 in Vail, 52 in Avon, or 52 in Edwards, 51 in Avon, and then Eagles seeing 53. Down in Denver, they're already at 67 degrees. They're going to top out in the 90s today, but we'll have 80s down valley in Eagle and then 70s up valley. So nice, cool, comfortable. A few clouds will come through this afternoon as well. And when I was driving in, out to the west, it looked a little dark out there. So I'm like, oh, are we going to see some rain coming in? But we'll have to just keep an eye on that throughout this morning and let you see. But really, no rain in the forecast for today. So let's just enjoy the day, seize the day. Now, for the next couple of days, here's what you can expect. We're going to see a lot of that similar weather pattern continue, and we're going to enjoy maybe an afternoon shower for tomorrow, for Saturday, for Sunday. But I think that would be kind of welcome. We kind of need the rain. But these outdoor activities are still going to happen, whether it's block party. We've got the Vail Wine Classic going on. Now, that Wine Classic has tons of dinners tonight. Now, if you don't want to go to all these concerts and you want to concentrate on food and wine, boy, they've done a great job of teaming up with the different chefs and the different restaurants around town, whether it's Gessner, whether it's Slope Room, whether it's Chasing Rabbits and the library with Sean Rizzi. They're going to be doing some really cool winemaker dinner pairings tonight. And then tomorrow and into Saturday, they start out with some hiking to lunch and even some cab and cues, a little Cabernet and barbecue for you. So that's pretty cool. But this weather was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings, and we have a mountain report for you too. The lifts are open for you daily, all the way through Labor Day. Then we go weekends only in Beaver Creek until the end of September. And then we will go weekends only Friday, Saturday, Sunday into early October over in Vail. It kind of coincides with the Vail Farmers Market, which has a pretty long season. Starts in June, goes all the way through early October when we still have the leaves coming out. Hard to believe that we're already talking about leaves changing. But August is such a pivotal month for us in the mountains. We see such a change in the weather. The sun drops. Sunset's going to be at 8:08 tonight. So it'll be a little bit darker when you leave some of those free concerts. So just a few things to think about it. But it's always a little cooler here. August in the rest of the nation is usually the hottest month. Not the case here. So August is transition period, and we start thinking about getting your ski pass, and are you going to go to the ski swap and get some deals on last year's gear? They have some big sales right now at all the stores. So if I'm talking too much about winter and too much about snow, I'll stop right now. Let's seize the day and enjoy summer right now. But hey, if you need to get out there and be active, Under Armour is a great place to go. One of the outlets over at the outlets at Silverthorne, which is just about a half-hour drive from here. You're going to go up Vail Pass. Keep in mind, there's a little construction going on Vail Pass. And then once you drop down into Silverthorne, there's outlet stores on both sides. So check out Under Armour for your athletic wear. Here's more.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne, here to bring you some of the most exciting performance looks from the Under Armour store at the outlets at Silverthorne. Let's take a look. Here's Rachel. Rachel has on her fabulous tangerine hoodie. She has her sports bra, her tangerine tank, her tangerine cap, her graphic black and tangerine leggings. Love them. Her tangerine running shoes. Her whole outfit would retail for $285. Comes to $160.97 with her savings card. And she's going to save $124.03. Looking great, Rachel. And next, we have Tabor. Well, Taver's looking fabulous as well. He's got his black sleeveless top. Oh, yeah, he's ready to go. Look at him. His camo shorts, his camo hat, his 3/4 zip long sleeve when it gets cooler later, and then his rock backpack. You got to show him that, Taver. That's so neat. And look at those amazing, fun shoes. $185 would be retail, comes to $78.10 outlet. Taver's going to save $105.90. Going to save more than he spends. Way to go. Great shopping, Taver. And then we have Liv. So Liv has on her black tank. It's a basic tank. She has her sports bra, her hoodie. She has her shorts on, her black cap, her fabulous running shoes, and look at that sparkle water bottle. Whole outfit would be $275, comes to $164.42. She's going to save $110.58. Way to go, Liv, looking great. Here comes Yandel. Here's our golf pro. Hope he gets a hole-in-one. He's featured in his golf polo shirt. He also has his navy shorts on. Let's not forget those flip-flops. And of course, he's got his amazing golf hat. Whole outfit would be $137. Comes to $63.17. Yandel's going to save $73.83. Looking great, Yandel. And here's May. Okay, May is rocking it because she has the Rock mesh tank on, the Rock sports bra, which is the rage. She also has the Rock leggings, the Rock hoodie sweatshirts for later when it gets cooler. I love it because it's cropped. Her fabulous cap, her charged running shoes, her whole outfit, everything would be $370. Not at the outlets at Silverthorne Under Armour. It's $213.48. May's going to save $156.52. Way to go, May. So I'm going to invite all the models to come right on back because we're here celebrating our savings at the outlets at Silverthorne and the Under Armour store where you can save too. See you soon.
Time now to take a look at your Vail Daily for Thursday, August 10th. And on the cover, a perfect summer day. People enjoy the weather Wednesday at Spruce Saddle up in Beaver Creek. The day was windy but dry, and as you could see all the way out to the Gore Range from that vantage point. Spruce Saddle is open daily, and the Centennial Express can take you up there. Lift starts running at 9:30 each day, all the way through Labor Day. But headlines for today, getting there on housing. The push to boost Eagle County's workforce housing inventory is seeing some progress, although some projects are moving more slowly than others. More on this on page A3. So you can take a look at this and some of the goals that are lagging and learn more about some of these places throughout Eagle County. But in local and regional news, growing from grassroots, Pride in the Park's impact and reach soars in its 4th year. So you can learn more about this and how it's not just something that they do in June. They have Pride all year long. Check this out on page A2. And then also in today's paper, settlement mandates speed bumps in Lionshead parking garage. Maintenance is part of a settlement between the town and the family of a boy killed in a 2022 accident. Read more about this and what that will mean on page A5. And then in sports and outdoors, Vail Picklers podium at Rocky Mountain Championships. Kozak, Anderson, Lee, Young, and Donovan claim medals of each color at the region's premier event. That pickleball craze, of course, we're seeing it here in the Vail Valley as well. So find out about this competition throughout Colorado on page 823 in the sports section. And then in arts and entertainment, Swirl, Sip, and Savor, the Vail Wine Classic offers multiple days of wine, food, and education. This has been going on for a couple years now, but I think this is one of the biggest ones that we've seen kind of post-pandemic era. Lots of winemaker dinners. We have some hikes to wine, so they're incorporating the outdoors with this. A big grand tasting happening up at Eagle's Nest, and brunch is already sold out. So there are bubbles and brunch on Sunday at the Sun and Up. The tickets have been scooped up for that already. But read more about it and how you can still go. We have grand tastings happening Friday and Saturday and some other events you can take part in. This goes on August 10th through the 13th. So check it out on page A14. So your Vail Daily is chock full of information. We have lots of information for you. So you're going to want to grab your copy. It's for free in newspaper dispensers from East Vail all the way down to Gypsum, or you can just simply go online. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. Now let's take a look at the roads. We have road construction still happening up on Vail Pass. This will go on all the way through the early part of November. It's kind of their, April to November is basically the season for when they do the bulk of their work. During the winter months, it's just too hard with all the snow. Then they're working on snow removal and the maintenance of all that. So just be aware of some lane closures, eastbound and westbound, just depending on the project that they're doing. And they're moving that bike lane as well. There's a bike path just off of I-70, and they're going to permanently move it so it's a little further into the woods, which is nice. I've ridden that many times, and when you're right next to those semis, it can be a little crazy for you. So just think about that today. And then as you're going into Silverthorne, a little bridge construction happening in that area. Otherwise, I think you're pretty clear as far as going all the way down to Denver. And our weather looks good, so I don't think we'll have any weather-related incidents today. But keep in mind, we've got a lot of motorcycles out there right now, so be extra aware of them. And also keep in mind, motorcycles, when they brake, they stop quicker. So when you see their brake lights, get on it. You got to brake really quickly around those. So keep it safe out there. And for everyone, you and everyone else out on the roads. But a few things going on. We have the Kids Adventure Games, and they're already going to be starting that. So if you see a ton of kids ages 7 to 14 with Camelback hydration systems, and they might even be wearing their bike gloves, they are getting ready for the coolest adventure race on the planet. This started out as just kind of a fun backyard thing for some kids to do at a birthday party in Vail. It is now moved to be something fun across the nation. It goes from state to state, coast to coast. I think Michigan is where they're going to go next this summer. But really neat. Now, the actual two-person events, looks like that's sold out. Registration is closed for that. That closes pretty early. It's a very popular thing to get your kids into. But they're still going to have the Family Adventure Zone that'll be open for you starting at 10 throughout the weekend. And they'll have the climbing wall right there in Vail Village and some other fun activities. And then there's a family mud run. And if you've never done this before, the GoPro Mountain Games always has a mud run, and I've done that before, and it's fun. I mean, you are going to get extremely muddy because you're literally crawling through a mud pit, but the Vail Fire Department's going to be there at the end. They're going to hose you down. It should be a lot of fun. They've got the balance bike going on Thursday, and then we'll get that mud run happening for you later on. So the mud run will be on Saturday at 4:30. So you can still sign up for that. just in case you really want to get dirty. But I would bring an extra change of clothes because even when they hose you off, it's still going to be pretty dirty. So it should be a lot of fun. And then another thing going on today. Now we talk about the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens a lot, and if you're maybe staying here for the summer, you're here for an extended stay, and you miss your garden at home. Well, they have some volunteer gardening that happens on Thursdays. This goes from noon until 12 from 9 until noon, and you can get out there, join them in the gardens for an informal work session. So garden volunteers keep the gardens blooming and looking their best all season long. There's instruction, tools, and gloves will be provided. Just bring water, probably a hat to keep yourself cool, and comfortable work clothes. You'll just meet at the volunteer tool shed on the northeast upper entrance to the gardens to get signed up for this, and it's free to do this. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have the Vail Village walking tour. This is part of the Colorado Snow Sports Museum Hall of Fame. Just a small donation for this. And I love these tours, especially this year with Vail's 60th anniversary. You can really learn a lot about the town. A short yet impressive history, and just kind of the spirit of how this town all started. And, it really was a dream of Pete Seibert, who is credited as being one of the founders of Vail. He and Earl Eaton. Earl grew up here, so he knew the mountains really well. Pete kind of had the idea and brought what he learned from a hotelier school over in Europe. Pete was part of the 10th Mountain Division, and Earl was actually in the Army. And after they got back, they were like, hey, let's do this. So in the 50s is when they started looking around. They even looked at Beaver Creek first, but the people weren't about to sell their land. So they moved a little east, and they got Vail all situated. So you can learn a lot about the town and the county and everything if you hop in these tours. So it's 11 to noon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So today is one of those days. You can just meet at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, and they will take you on the tour through Vail Village. It's a walking tour. And then afterwards, I think you should stop in. They've got a great displays in the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, and they have their big annual Hall of Fame induction going on in a couple of Sundays from now. So learn about that if you're going to be in town. I think it's Sunday, August 27th. And then the Chefs in the Gardens. This is a cooking demonstration. And a lot of times this sells out because, as you can see, it's limited seating. It's in the lobby of the Ford Amphitheater. So it is covered, even if it rains. And then the chef is up on stage. He's doing the demo. She's doing the demo. And it's $25, but you do get a bite of what they're making. So they pass out the little samples. And that's from noon to 1 on Thursdays. Only a few more left there. So that should be a lot of fun. And then Thursday also means Beaver Creek Unplugged. So this is a brand new offering that started this summer. And they've been showing national acts here from 5 to 7 every Thursday since late June. Cam Franklin is going to be featured tonight. So she's a singer-songwriter, music producer, activist, writer, operator, model, a visual artist, and an actress from Houston, Texas. So I know we have a lot of Houston, Texas folks in town escaping their heat, but she was part of the soul band The Suffers. But she began performing gospel music at the age of 5, and she's a 3-time recipient of the Houston Press Music Award for Best Female Vocalist. So check this out tonight. It is going to be, once again, absolutely free, and this is held down in Beaver Creek's core, in the village core, right where the ice rink would be in the winter. They've got a stage that's set up for the whole time, and that should be a lot of fun. And then this is really cool. Okay, so a lot of kids go to band camp, but how about opera camp? So we've had about 50 kids that have been here for the last couple of weeks since the 1st of August. And now tonight at Avon's Performance Pavilion, they're going to be playing The Tinker of Tivoli. And this is from 5 to 6:30, and it's absolutely free. So the Vail Opera Camp is going to present this, and it's based on the Brothers Grimm tale, The Gallant Tailor. So if you know that, you know about this. So we're excited to have that. It's tonight. It's free. And then also tonight, this is sold out, I just heard, but the Bullseye Roundup, this is a benefit for Roundup River Ranch. Now, Roundup River Ranch is the Paul Newman Serious Fun Camp. It's all a part of his Serious Fun camps that are around the world. We have one in Eagle County, just west of here on the Colorado River, called Roundup River Ranch, and they've got a couple of benefits this weekend. One is tonight, and that is going to be out at Castile Creek. This is a really cool property that has a soccer field. It's got a clubhouse with an indoor ball field. It's got archery. We're bringing in a world-class Paralympic archer who is going to be giving some tips and tricks, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It is sold out, but they have the Grateful Harvest that's going to be happening on Saturday that may not be sold out yet. So you might be able to check that out. And then also tonight, the Minturn Concert Series, 6 to 8 p.m. This will be at the Little Beach Park and Amphitheater. It's all going to be free throughout July and August on Thursdays. So a few more left. And it's bring your own picnics. Refreshments are welcome, but please no glass in the park. And then those low camp chairs, those low profile chairs, so you're not blocking anyone's view. And then Vail Jazz Festival, we've got that going on this evening. Lakeisha Benjamin and Phoenix will be tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. So it's a whole list of things going on. So let's take it to a break. I'm getting a little tired of talking. So we're going to take it to a commercial and we'll be right back.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
The 84th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 24th through the 29th. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Wednesday through Saturday, enjoy thrilling carnival rides and nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the fun. Get your tickets online now at EagleCountyFairandRodeo.com.
The Vail Jazz Festival returns this summer for its 29th year, bringing the best jazz musicians to the Vail Valley once again. See headliners under the jazz tent every Thursday evening from July 13th through August 24th. See lively regional musicians for free on the Solaris Plaza every Sunday evening in July from July 9th through the 30th. We'll showcase the diversity in jazz through bebop, swing, the blues, Brazilian, standards, big band, and more. View the lineup and purchase tickets at vailjazz.org. Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I want to let you know a little bit more about what's happening at Beaver Creek. I just want to remind you that once we open the lifts at 9:30, then we've got the mini golf open for you, the climbing wall for the kids, the bungee trampolines, and then they have what they call gem panning. Because, there's quite a mining history throughout the Colorado high country. Leadville at one point was going to be the capital of the state because there was so much business, tons of hotels and hospitals and churches and businesses and saloons, of course. Minturn has its mining history, so there's a lot of that. So I like how they have the little gem panning, kind of a nod to the pioneers who really settled a lot of these towns like Red Cliff and Minturn and Leadville. And if you get a chance, head on down to Leadville. They do a really cool train tour. They've got their mining museum as well. Just last week they hosted Boom Days. Red Cliff is a neat little stop. Go to Mango's, fun little restaurant, and it's right at the base of Shrine Pass. You could take your bike and bike all the way to Vail Pass. So as the crow flies, Red Cliff is not very far from Vail Pass, but if you're driving it, yeah, it's probably about a 45-minute drive. But just a few little things here that are going on right at the base of Beaver Creek. And then also, they have a lot of live music that happens. You know, just this little tent behind me. They have musicians that'll play late morning into the afternoon. So if you're coming off the chairlift, it's some musicians playing there. Beth Swearingen was playing there last week. Just a really, really cool group of people. So just great entertainment here also. And then the Villar Performing Arts Center. Hey, we've got underground sound coming this fall, and they've just put the tickets on sale. And what this is a 7-concert series. So the festival pass gets you each concert and 1 drink at each concert. So 7 shows, 7 drinks, and I think it's about $150. And these passes are usually transferable. So I think it's great, especially if you have an office, maybe you're the boss of some people. Hey, get a couple of these passes, reward your employees. If you and your neighbors want to go in on them, one night you babysit their kids, then they babysit yours the next night. It's a really cool thing to share. And you're seeing some of these up and coming musicians that are going to be performing at the Villar. So that's kind of the fall concert series. And then we take a little break before winter. And we already have some of the winter shows up on the list. But something that's happening tonight is the tallest man on earth. And you might be thinking, okay, is this a circus act? Like, is this, what do we be seeing here? But it's not. It's actually a Swedish folk singer, Christian Mattsson. And he's captivated audiences. So as the New York Times describes him as every inch of his long guitar cord to roam the stage. He's darting around, crouching, stretching, hip twitching, perching briefly, jittering away. So it's a pretty high energy concert. So he's a guitar slinger rooted in folk, and his songs are troubadour ballads at heart. And tickets for this, $35 to $45, depending on where you're going to sit. The show will be at 7 p.m. But his song was "The Gardener" was in the Garden State years and years ago. But Owen Hutchinson was very excited. I was talking to him earlier. He's the artistic and executive director of the Villar Performing Arts Center. And he was very excited to have this concert here. So that is going to be this evening at 7 p.m. And then you could always see, Cam Franklin, the gal from Houston. You could go see her first. That's from 5 until 7. But a lot of great things going on. And then I mentioned earlier Boz Scaggs. That is already sold out for Sunday. He has performed actually several times in the 25-year history of the Villar Performing Arts Center. And he likes coming back year after year. It really is an intimate performance. And, Owen also told me he loves when he takes the performers out to the stage for the first time. They arrive, they're unpacking. He's just going to give them a tour. And then they get to see this theater. And it's 530 seats. It's horseshoe shaped. And it's just gorgeous. And it is celebrating its 25th anniversary. So let's find out more about this milestone and how the Villar got its start with Owen Hutchinson. We're at the Villar Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek, where they're celebrating a quarter of a century. Joining us now, we have Owen Hutchinson. He is the executive and artistic director for the Villar Performing Arts Center. And what an amazing run. 25 years. I can't believe we're already at this milestone.
It's an incredible quarter century anniversary here for us, the silver anniversary, as they say. And we've spent the year highlighting all that the Villar Performing Arts Center is known for and excels at, which is bringing incredible talent to this beautiful world-class facility here onto the ice skating rink in Beaver Creek.
Well, and if you think further back, even, 30 years ago, the idea for this is quite a remarkable story, because they thought, we really want to be a world-class resort, but we need a performing arts center. It'd be nice to have an ice rink kind of bringing the town in together, the village core, and they did them both, one on top of each other.
It was really incredible. At that time, they were looking for culture in the village of Beaver Creek. They were looking for a cultural epicenter to Beaver Creek Village, and they put the Villar right underneath this incredible center point of our village here. Which became at the time they said they were looking for the there in Beaver Creek, right? They had this wonderful resort village, and they were looking to fill it out with events and activities and community. And so that's what the Villar Performing Arts Center has brought to Beaver Creek over the years. We have rallied around the performing arts, both at the community level all the way up to the highest level of world-class artistry in our stage. And this venue is so uniquely positioned that it's only 530 seats, but we can accommodate names like Nora Jones and John Fogerty and B.B. King and Ringo Starr and all the dance companies and classical stars that have played the room over the years. It's incredible variety under a very small roof.
Well, I remember seeing Jay Leno doing his comedian act here, but I've also seen my friends' kids perform in local dance and theater productions. So it really is such a special place for locals and visitors alike.
Yeah, it's one of a kind, and it's the only year-round presenter of the performing arts here in the Vail Valley in a traditional theater-style setting. So we serve the community and our destination guests visiting the resort and our donors and patrons and full-time residents of the Vail Valley all at the same time. Every week there's something for everyone.
Oh, there definitely is. And you know what? When you think about, you come out for the skiing or the mountain biking, the hiking, but then if you can cap off your day with a great performance down here, I mean, it really doesn't get any better.
The combination of the two is pretty spectacular, right? Nature and adventure with the arts and the incredible nightlife and entertainment that the Villar Center brings to the Valley.
Well, the reason, it really is a great combination. And one of the reasons we're standing right here is because for the 25th anniversary, the Villar Performing Arts Center gave itself a little anniversary gift, and the Dale Chihuly chandelier. I understand that was thought of way back in the inception of this.
Yeah, when the Villar Performing Arts Center was designed, there was this incredible little inscription on the blueprint that said Chihuly here or chandelier here. And when we were envisioning what the 25th anniversary season could look like and how we could elevate the venue, we remembered back, our facilities manager, Dean Davis, who's been here for 15 years, remembered back to this little note in a blueprint, and we did some digging and realized that this was an original vision that we could fulfill in honor of this silver anniversary. So we got to work on it, exploring our options and finding the right piece of art, the right Chihuly chandelier with the right color tones to match the earth tones and the integrated kind of natural design of the facility and how it weaves together with the Beaver Creek environment. And we found it. And we purchased this incredible piece of art at auction and had a wonderful patron, Mr. Doug Rippatu, help us fulfill that vision. And thus it is named the Rippatu Family Chandelier.
Oh yeah, I love it. Just a great location for it as well. Now, what's next for the Villar Performing Arts Center?
Yeah, this anniversary season really helped us level up and get to that highest bar that we'd been striving for years and years. And it is our mission to maintain that most significant level of programming, of continued improvements to this facility, to keep it at the original world-class vision that it was intended to perform at, and to continue to diversify how this facility interacts with our community at large. Our educational programs, the way that we integrate with our local nonprofit community and host many of their events. So it's more of a filling out of all of those areas that we've really excelled on for so many years.
Okay, well, we'll expect more great things. And if you want to learn more, you can go to villarpac.org.
Newsflash! The Pearl-Izumi outlet opened at the outlets at Castle Rock. Everything you ever dreamed of is in this store. From fabulous jerseys, Colorado jerseys, Pearl-Izumi jerseys, fabulous jerseys and over jackets, and shoes for spinning, for hiking, for mountain biking, gloves, everything you ever dreamed of at reduced, of course, prices. All from the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. You're going to have the ride of your life.
At My Future Pathways, our mission is to be the helping hand that enriches and elevates the lives of youth and families of our valley so they can reach their full potential. Through our holistic approach, our tutoring service and programming strengthen our community, develop self-worth, create opportunities, and promote values. We are My Future Pathways.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Hey, I want to let you know about a few artists that are in town, and one of them is a jewelry artist, a pearl specialist, as a matter of fact, Koji Kawamoto, and he is a longtime friend of ours. He's been at Carrots probably 25 years running. Dan Talene has had that working of the jewelry studio gallery for over 50 years. Koji's been a big part of it, so if you've ever thought about getting pearls, get it from someone who really knows. But let's take a look at some of the things that he brought on this trip and what I got to wear. We're here at Carrots in Vail Village, and joining me now we have Koji Kawamoto. Yes. He is the pearl specialist, and Koji, we've been talking about pearls for about what? Almost 25 years.
25 years. Such a long time.
I know. That's how long he's been coming here. He's probably been doing this a bit longer. And Dan Talene has had this beautiful working studio gallery for over 50 years. But when Koji comes to town, he brings all the pearls, and you've got such a wide selection. But let's start kind of from the beginning.
Yes. So this is the most classic pearls out of Japan. So my hometown, okay, Mie Prefecture, Japan. So we have aqua oysters. They are out of beautiful, gorgeous aqua oysters. Size is small, white and round and pinkish overtone. So if you don't have any pearls, this is the first one to get.
The one you start out with. Okay.
Yeah.
You can expand into all the different colors. I think this is so amazing. This occurs in nature. These are how pearls are made.
Beauty of nature. So something like this. This is all out of French Polynesia, black lip oyster. Can you see these amazing colors? Some are green, blue, pistachio, aubergine, and peacock.
Peacock even,
Right?
It's neat when you put that white paper behind it just to really see how those
that's
colors
right.
pop.
Yeah.
And then kind of the more of the pink.
Oh yeah, pink one. This is amazing, iridescent, and some are metallic, and you can see some green or pink, gold pops out. Yeah, this is so amazing, right?
Yeah, it's really neat to see them in person. To see all their luster, and as you can see, many different colors, and even gold or champagne.
Yeah, gold champagne. I love them.
The great thing about Koji is he matches the girl with the pearl. So all the different colors, think about all the different people out there in the world, and they all have a different look, a different aura, a different atmosphere.
That's what I always say, right?
So he can really pick out something for you. So you picked this out for me, and why was that?
So because with atmosphere, hair color, eye color, and the skin tone, okay, something clicked in my head today. See, yeah, this is like a free form shape, baroque shape. It's got a combination of many different colors. Some are champagne and golden, and then black and silver and pink. Oh yeah, this is really matching the atmosphere.
I love it. And he's got
then
the
matching,
earrings to match it up and everything.
Right? Yeah,
and
pink
then you're
yeah.
wearing something too. Let's talk about this. This is a new piece. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, I love this big white baroque shape with a black spinel.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a pretty hard color stone. Not as hard as diamond, but I love this black spinel.
Okay.
Yes.
He also has one of these on here. And what's really cool about this is interchangeable. So you can put different color pearls in this. You've got the rubberized band. It can be for guys, it can be for gals. Just kind of a more casual way.
Yeah, more casual way. Yeah, I always wear this. I sometimes wear this instead of wearing a tie.
Yeah.
Right?
It's kind of dress it up.
Yeah, that's right. And this color can be champagne, golden, or pink, or white.
Okay, so you can mix it up a little bit. And then if you want to go for length, this one is 72 inches, 6 feet of pearls. And how fun to be able to just layer this and really make a statement with this.
Combination of many different types of pearls.
Yeah, the colors, the sizes, the shapes even. You were telling me this little flat one, you call that the moon?
Yeah, full moon pearl.
Full moon pearl.
Yeah.
Okay, and then tell us about this one.
I love this one. Yeah. It's a combination of white South Sea pearls and a pink freshwater pearls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then rings, earrings, bracelets, you can find it all. And Koji can really kind of guide you through it. And it's really important when you're buying pearls to buy from a reputable pearl specialist like yourself.
Yeah, somebody you can trust.
Yeah.
Like me, Koji Kawamoto. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. We've been talking to Koji for 25 years. He's got a long-standing relationship with Dan Talene. So come by, stop by. We're right across from Solaris, right next to Latour. And Koji, thank you so much.
Yes, thanks so much. I'd love to meet many people here.
Yes.
But I'm here.
Yes. So come on in. He'll give you a warm welcome and a smile, and he will help match the pearl to your atmosphere.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from Beaver Creek this morning, and it is just a gorgeous start to the day. We have a few more clouds than we had yesterday at this time, but that's okay. We'll have a few more clouds rolling through today, and we'll give you a look at the weather. This weather and mountain report brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail. And don't forget, Grand Hyatt has a fun winemaker dinner coming up on August 19th at 5:30. It is limited to 20 people, and Chef Pascal has put together a great menu paired with wines from Flowers and Faust. So it should be a wonderful night. This is done out on their terrace on the backside of the hotel, which overlooks Gore Creek and the bike path and the pools and everything right there. I did one of these 2 years ago, and it was just amazing. Really fun, intimate experience, and that's why only 20 people are able, to take advantage of this. So get your group together, see if they still have space for you, and have a lot of fun. And I know the Guest Restaurant is involved with a couple of the Vail Wine Classic events, including tonight, a winemaker's dinner. But what's the weather going to be like for all of this? Just another gorgeous day. Like I mentioned, a few more clouds than what we experienced yesterday. But still, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Temperatures already in Avon, 56, in Eagle, 58, Vail, 54, Edwards, 57. Now, up valley, we'll see highs in the 70s for Vail and Avon, a little bit warmer down in Edwards, and then in Eagle, we'll be popping up into the 80s. And then for Denver, they're going to see highs in the 90s for today. And I know down in the south, Texas, Arizona, Florida, we know. You've got those hot temperatures down there. So if you're up here, if you're fortunate enough to be taking this vacation right now up here, you are in the absolute right spot. But let's let you know about a few things that are happening this weekend. So the Gerald R. Florida Amphitheater, also known as the AMP, has got a ton of concerts this season. They started it out in April. They're going to go all the way through October, making it the longest season that this outdoor venue has ever had. And if you've been reading the Vail Daily earlier this week, they talked about a $20 million renovation that they want to do just to upgrade the facility, to make it better for staff, to make it better for performers, to make it better for the guests that come to these shows, and to attract top talent. You know, they're competing with other areas like Red Rocks and the Dillon Amphitheater and places in Aspen and Steamboat. So if they can make their venue a little more appealing, they might be able to get some more shows that come to our area. But one show that sold out the day that tickets went on sale was Chicago. And, you know, this has been hailed as one of the most important bands in music since the dawn of the rock and roll era. And this legendary rock and roll band with horns, well, Chicago came in as the highest charting American band in Billboard magazine's top 125 artists of all time. And Chicago is the first American rock band to chart top 40 albums in 6 consecutive decades. So no wonder this show sold out. Now, every now and then you might hear of someone saying, hey, I've got an extra ticket. Hey, I need to dump my tickets. Something else happened. You never know. I would check maybe Eagle County Classifieds, Vail Moms. A lot of times this is when people put their information on there. But do be careful. We heard during the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, there were some ticket scammers out there. So, buyer beware if you are going to, try to get some tickets somewhere. Maybe you head to the box office and just be like, hey, if anyone's selling their tickets, I'll take them. But it is a hot ticket in town, and I don't know if you're going to get in there. But a few other things going on. We talk about the Kids Adventure Race happening starting today all the way through Sunday. This is for ages 6 to 14, and they do this in teams of 2. It's you and your buddy, and 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 14. So they break it down into categories. And if you go to Vail Rec's website, you can still get signed up for the mud run. All right. So they're not going to have any space left for the teens, but the kids, the family adventure zone will be open for you. The mud run is going to be happening on Saturday at 4:30. So if you see a lot of kids running around, and they're going to be going up the gondola, they're going to be, doing water slides and stuff, like slip and slides, cruising around Gore Creek on a little zip line. There's a lot of fun things that they have. And this started out in Vail, and it's moved across the nation. It goes to all different, especially ski towns. And they just kind of mimic what they've done here in different ski towns for kids all over the nation. So Kids Adventure Games is where you can find more, but it's kind of like Eco Challenge style. Now the Vail Wine Classic is going on again as well, and they've got a lot of great dinners tonight. So these are all over from, Root and Flower, Gessner, Chasing Rabbits, and they're going to be paired with a lot of great wineries. So this is the big thing going on this evening, is all these different dinners. And you can go to vailwineclassic.com to get details on this. Tickets, a little more pricey because it is a multi-course dinner paired with all the wines. But you can look at the schedule there. And then when we kick things off tomorrow, we're going to be having some hikes that'll be starting at 10 a.m. and then they'll end up at lunch. And there's pigs and pinots is one of them, offering a little pork with your pinot, and cabs and cues, Cabernet and barbecue. So really fun offerings. And then the grand tastings will be going on Friday and Saturday afternoons. This will be over at the athletic fields at Ford Park. And they're going to have, I think, 300 different bottles that, you could try. I don't think you could get to all of them, but just sips here and there from the West Coast all the way to France. So, we're talking United States, we're talking domestic, we're talking South American. There's a Tale of Two Hemispheres, and that is going to be at Root and Flower. So that will be kind of neat. Yeah, here it is. Tale of Two Hemispheres lunch going on. And so just always so educational. Homework is pretty fun when you have all of that. But take a look at their website. And once again, you can just get the grand tasting. You can just get things a la carte. Maybe you want to do a lunch after a hike. They've got Vino and Views. That's another one that they're doing. So a lot of cute, fun names. And then the Best of Fest. This is on Friday, and this is taking place up at Eagle's Nest. So at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, you'll be going out of Lion's Head up to Eagle's Nest, and they are bringing in top wines that are over 90 points and then over $100 each. So that's another little higher ticket priced item, but really, really cool. Best of Fest is what they're doing. And I swear, this is the most robust calendar that I've seen Vail Wine Classic have, I think, pre-COVID. So really, they have some new offerings this year, some really creative offerings, and involving a lot of restaurants, like I mentioned. And I know Sean Razie, who's our master sommelier in the Valley. So great to have him involved. I think he's doing the Chasing Rabbits event tonight in the library, and then he'll be doing other events throughout the weekend. Also, I think he has one at the Hythe, which is the Mountain Marriott Hotel in Lion's Head. So check the website for more details and get on it, because some of these, especially these little, I know the brunch is already sold out on Sunday, but some of these other events, especially the smaller lunches, venues like Root and Flower that aren't very big, you're going to want to hop on those when you can, for sure. All right, so hey, let's take it to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk all about the Eagle Block Party. And I'm going to this, so I'm excited. I've never been. So we'll give you some details on that when we return.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
The 84th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 24th through the 29th. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson on this beautiful Thursday morning, August 10th, under a pretty clear sky. We have some clouds above us, but nice cool temperatures this morning, and it looks like we're gonna have pretty good weather for all the outdoor events I've been telling you about. So we've got the Vail Wine Classic that I just mentioned, the concerts at the Ford Amphitheater going on this weekend, Vail Jazz happening tonight, Showdown Town happening tonight in Eagle, and Eagle is gonna be a musical mecca this weekend because we have over a dozen bands playing on 3 different stages for 3 days. So tomorrow, this is going to start out mid-afternoon, and I'm excited. I'm going to the record company, which is going to start at 4:30. I might stick around a little bit for Sam Bush, and then we've got O'Teal and Friends, we've got Lettuce, we've got Pepper, we have Carl Denson's Tiny Universe, Dumpsta Funk. I mean, so many fun bands playing on the 3 different stages, and this will be in downtown Eagle, so right along Broadway, and then they kind of separate out the stages. So when one show gets done, 4:30 to 6, you just kind of walk down to the other stage. That band plays while the next band gets ready on the last stage. So they just kind of stagger the stages and keep the music going the whole time. Now, a lot of people come here from out of town for this event. They camp down at the Eagle Fairgrounds. That's right along the Eagle River. They have shuttles that will be taking you throughout town. They've worked with the Epic vans, Epic Mountain Express, and they're going to have a couple of stops that'll get you, especially from Eagle Ranch over to downtown Eagle proper. They're working with the Eco Bus. So the Eco Bus, it runs up and down the valley, so you can head down and stop in Eagle and get a great ride home, and they're going to be for free for festival pass holders. So just show them your ticket, show them your wristband, and you'll be able to get a free ride on the Eco Bus. They also have Vail Pedicab there. They're also going to have bike valet, so that's courtesy of US Bake. You bring your bike down, and the volunteers from Cycle Effect are going to keep an eye on your bikes while you go enjoy the shows. So it really is just such a wonderful celebration. This event usually was held in June, the early part of summer. They moved it to August this year, and it's called the Summer Kickback. It's kind of the last hurrah. I know a lot of Eagle County kids are going to be going to school in the next couple of weeks, and many other schools around the nation have started. So we're really excited about this. If you still want tickets, VIP is sold out. But if you want to get just a day pass or get a 2-day pass, go to blockpartyeagle.com for more of those details. But thanks for joining us this morning. We've enjoyed having you on the show and are just watching the show and seeing the beauty of Colorado this morning with us. And hopefully you got a few ideas on what to do today and throughout the weekend. We'll be live again tomorrow, so tune in and find out where we'll be. I'm not sure where we're going to be tomorrow. Maybe I'll go to Vail. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure wherever I go, it's going to be beautiful. So we'll see you then.
It's summer
In the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.